Hello, everyone, and welcome to this halftime kickoff call. We're halfway through 2024. And rather than just do a kickoff for July, I thought let's do one for the rest of the year because there is so much going on. And some of the news we have, some of the promotions we have really are about the rest of the year and how to maximize the opportunities that you have being part of Kannaway to spread the word, to get CBD to more people and put hemp in every home and benefit from that through your brand ambassador position with Kannaway, where you will be earning commissions in so many ways. We have probably the best lineup of promos ever going live right now. And I shouldn't say probably, I think it's actually factual. If you combine all of the opportunities that we have now, it's an incredible chance to boost your business. So I hope you will pay close attention and have a little bit of patience with me as I go through it all, because there is quite a lot to cover. Once you get it, it's not that complicated, but there are several overlapping promos which all will help you basically to earn more money with Kannaway, which is a good thing. And we are right in the not in the middle of the European Championships in football or soccer for the Americans. We are actually facing the final weekend, but in football there's the halftime, and it's a chance for the teams to look at how the game is going and maybe reorganize, assess the situation, and come out for the second half with a new plan. So it's a little bit similar here because we set out this year, 2024, with a plan, and we've been following that plan, but there are a few things that we were planning to launch earlier than we have been able to. We've been talking about something like the customer program, which is in development. It's being programmed. There are some modules that are pretty much done. They're ready, but we want to roll out the whole thing when it's ready. And that's going to revolutionize the business. It's going to make Kannaway into a new business for everybody. But in order to prepare for it, so you really hit the ground running when that customer program comes and benefit from it in the best possible way. Now is the time to go to work. Now is the time to build your team, to engage people in this period of restart, regrowth, rebirth, with all of the changes that are going on. We have a new management team, we have a new strategy, we have some changes to the compensation plan, some of which I will cover today on this kickoff call. We tried some things during the first half of the year. We had some new ranks that were on trial, but we have made them permanent, for example. And we call this actually kind of Kannaway 3.0 because there's just so many things going on that it almost warrants its own title. Okay, so we've gone through a lot of changes in the past. Those of you who have been in Kannaway for many years have you know all about it, and champions always find a way. It's been I haven't really had time to watch a lot of the football. I usually catch a game or two out of kind of general interest into the game, and maybe I'll see some of the final, who knows. But the interesting thing is there are certain teams who always seem to find a way to win. It doesn't matter what happens, and the current Champions League winners, Real Madrid, seem to be one of those teams. Like, sometimes they aren't playing very well. Sometimes it seems like this time they're for sure gonna lose, but they still find a way to get through and win games. Champions always find a way, and we are champions together. We are the champions. We're going to find a way to put hemp in every home because the plant deserves it, because you deserve it, because Kannaway deserves it. Being the company of first, the world's premier hemp and wellness company, everything that we can be we're going to fulfill that despite some of the past challenges we've had, the ups and downs. This is our path. This is simply the path we go through, the route we've had to take. What has been IT issues or you name it, it doesn't matter because we have a clear direction, a clear destination, and we find a way together to hit our goals. And I want to start this call actually by highlighting a couple of champions in terms of getting products out to people. So there's the team building element, and also there is the direct to customer element where you can sell a lot of products. And the customer program we are developing is about that, to put a lot of products directly in the hands of customers, of course. But some of you are already moving a whole lot of product, pure retail, and we know some of them. And actually, a few of the top retailers featured here in this slide of the top producers of personal volume in June. We've seen their names before. No wonder that they are here again. Panagiota in Greece, Bente in Denmark, Robert in Poland, very, very regularly feature among our top retailers. And we had a special promotion in June, and I just wanted to highlight, look back at what happened in June, which was a great month. Europe increased sales by about 35% compared to the month before. And both Panagiota, Bente, and Robert all earned another 20% extra in euros based on their personal volume. And all of them also qualified for the hemp farm visit. So the hemp farm visit, you can qualify, which is taking place in August. You can qualify by doing personal volume. You need 10,000 points, but all of these top 3 people have done 10,000 and more. And congratulations to all of you. Panagiota, almost 10,000 points just in June alone. And that means almost 2,000 euros in extra commissions based on that volume. Bente, over 1,200 euros in extra commissions based on the volume, and Robert, over 1,000 euros extra commission on that volume. So well done, and thank you for what you've done. Welcome to the hemp farm. I look forward to seeing you there. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about Kannaway 3.0, and then give you a number of really fascinating, interesting, inspiring initiatives that I hope you're going to take action on these opportunities. So Kannaway 3.0 is about the new Kannaway. We started on this path this year. Basically in January, we announced a number of initiatives and things we are doing to create a new path for the company. And also because the whole industry has gone through shifts and changes. We talk about CBD and hemp, but also direct selling, the networking that we do. Both industries have gone through a lot of changes in the last few years. One very clear direction in the direct selling industries, those companies that deal with actual real products and don't sell air or some financial instruments, crypto and tokens and what have you. The companies that do really well are companies that have adapted to a more of a social model and a strong customer program, and that's exactly what we're doing as well and going in that direction. The hemp and CBD industry went through an interesting period. This curve here is called the Gartner hype curve, and we've seen it happen many times in different. It's actually happened with AI. It happened with the crypto and tokens. It's happened with real estate, with all kinds of things. When there is a new technology or a new opportunity which suddenly seems to be a huge opportunity, usually what happens is there's such demand and so many entrepreneurs jumping on and also trying to make it in that new industry. There is usually an over-establishment, like let's say too many companies, and some of them not very serious, or they don't have the quality or that type of thing, all going at it. It's like a gold rush. So in our case with hemp and CBD, there was a prohibition for over 80 years. For example, in the US, you couldn't even grow hemp. at least we could grow some hemp in Europe, and we had hemp fields, but CBD wasn't known. Like there was nobody selling it until we started doing it. And 2018, 2019, that's suddenly an explosion. And we were a company first. We brought it out there and created an industry. And then the gold rush happened. There was a few years of just massive investment going into the sector, and a lot of companies coming in and starting. A lot of companies have disappeared since then. So it kind of hit an initial peak. There was an oversupply, plus authorities were slow to react. They didn't know how to handle this. A lot of pushback, especially in 2019, and that's where Hemp for Humanity was born. And we'll talk a little bit about that later. As a movement, Hemp for Humanity as a movement to educate and inform about hemp and protect the rights of consumers and people to get their hands on cannabinoids and CBD everywhere. The industry has gone through a period of stabilization. A lot of companies have actually been wiped out. A lot of wannabes, those who thought, well, let's add CBD, it's easy, money, and they're gone. So what we're going into now is a new period of sustainable growth. We actually had 1 or 2 years when the hemp and CBD industry dropped in overall sales. The whole industry went down in terms of volume because of this, not because there isn't need or demand for CBD. It's just a natural kind of cycle. But moving forward, we are in a trajectory of growth. And I don't think anybody doubts that cannabis is here to stay. There's a lot of movements going on for legalization of cannabis in general. And, CBD has been adapted. So many people have discovered the benefits of CBD that you can't stop it. And there's a lot of research and the more cannabinoids discovered and so forth. And we continue to lead this industry in terms of the product quality and innovation. There are product types that we launched 5 years ago that still nobody comes close to, and we're going to keep doing that. I'll share a little bit more about that. So we have a great opportunity ahead. This industry is going to keep growing, billions and billions of dollars in market value across the world, and Kannaway needs to be the #1 hemp CBD company, dominate this in terms of direct selling. When it comes to person selling of CBD and cannabis, people to people, we are it. And that means also that I think we are destined to be one of the top 10 direct selling companies in the world, because that industry needs a hemp CBD company up there. It just makes total sense. And that's going to be Kannaway. That means we're going to be a multi-billion-dollar company. Our path to get there has been very unique. We should write not just one, but many books about this. But that's the direction, and the market is there. So let's keep moving in that direction. One of the reasons why we as Kannaway and brand ambassadors, we as Kannaway have such an incredible positioning is that we were first, but we're also the best. We will be the biggest because we were the first. We are the best in terms of purity, quality. We always meet label claims. Not a lot of companies do. There have been some well-known companies who do not have what they say in their bottles, or they say it's THC-free and then it's not, and then people get into trouble. There's been all kinds of problems, or they don't even test for purity. We have some recent test results, and we'll be sharing these that show that our hemp, our products are free from things like PAH, which is a toxic cancerous substance, which does end up in a lot of CBD products, and I don't know why. And it doesn't really matter, but maybe it's the hemp they source, and it shouldn't be like that, but it's probably the production method. And a lot of products out there are based on very cheap isolate coming from countries where quality, purity in terms of food is not really a priority. Cheap and the volume is, and if you do that and get those types of products, you're not going to get the best stuff. You're not going to get the best results. We have lab results that show that our products are pesticide-free, dioxin-free, PCB-free, pH-free. This is pure natural product, and they are THC-free. We were the first company to do a raw oil, like green oil, which is completely THC-free, and still I don't really see anybody else doing that out there. The other thing is just an interesting point. In Japan, they are coming out with some clear regulations, which is good, but very, very restrictive regulations at the end of this year for THC in hemp products and in CBD oils and so forth. They are super strict. The limit on THC is almost impossible for anybody to hit. And the market there is panicking. Some companies have already left the market. We are pretty much the only direct selling company still in Japan selling CBD products because it's not easy. It's not easy to get into the country through the narcotic inspections and everything that you have to go through. Plus, the new regulations make it even more tough. You can't have more than 10 parts per million of THC in your products. Well, ours already are below that. So we've been doing extremely successful THC production for a long time already, and we are already within those limits. And other companies, they just don't know how to do that. So it's an example of how we're leading the market in terms of quality, purity, and knowing what's in our products. And that's a big plus when you talk to people and talk to your customers, that they should trust us. And there's a Hemp for Humanity podcast episode coming about this topic, so I'll look out for that. It's going to be recorded the next couple of weeks. It's episode 3, and I'll talk about episode 2 as well on this call. But episode 3 will be all about purity. I'll be talking to Dr. Stuart Titus again, and we'll be looking at COAs and talk about this topic. But we have another episode coming up before that. All right, I want to move on to part of the Kannaway 3.0. What's happening is we have these new welcome packs. Every new brand ambassador is going to get one of these. Basically, even if they don't order a value pack right away, if they just pay the joining fee, the BA fee, then we're going to send them a welcome pack which has a hemp seed samples. These are exceptional hemp seeds, of course, they are from Kannaway. So, you only get the best. So people get to try the seed where everything starts. You join Kannaway, you're a new brand ambassador. I think symbolically it makes sense for them to get some seeds because the whole story of hemp, CBD, everything starts with the seeds. So, and you can use them in so many ways. So we can talk about that in a different, actually on the next Hemp for Humanity podcast, we'll talk about seeds. There's a welcome letter. There are some helpful instructions. There's like a checklist for how to get started. There's a Hemp for Humanity bracelet made of hemp, which is nice. I'm wearing one right now, and something called the 7 steps to success. So the checklist is basically what to do right away as you become a new brand ambassador. You want to check this out. And even if you've been around for a while, if you haven't done all of these steps, then check them off, because that's going to help you move forward in your Kannaway business. And some of this is new. We're talking about a 7-step process now, the 7 steps to success, which is a new way that we systemize or talk about the way to build a business. This checklist, when you get it in the pack, there's also like a QR code takes you to some videos which are just about to be uploaded, the first couple of training videos. And the first one is an introduction. There's a 10-minute video by Dr. Tim Scott, our CEO, who is welcoming the new brand ambassador to Kannaway and starting off the onboarding process for the new brand ambassador and how to learn the basics of the business and move forward and so forth. So, and then various people go through the different steps, how to start using the products and how to do things like write a name list and so forth. And we've completed the first few videos and more to come. The continuation of the business, basically after you've done the onboarding and you're up and running, is the 7 steps. 7 steps to success. It's all about how to keep focused on what you want, visualizing your objectives, making goals that are clear, detailed, concrete. We'll talk a lot about that because the important thing here is that the Kannaway business for you is for you. It's your choice what you are going to pursue, why you want to do it, what you want to achieve, how you're going to use your earnings and so forth. Nobody's going to impose or force you to dream about this or that. It's really your lifestyle, your choice. But there are some helpful tips in terms of how to set your goals to make them into your future. Basically, what you're doing is you're shaping your future. You're putting things into your path to happen, and you work based on that. And then build up your contact database and work it in creative and productive ways to build relationships, increase the number and the quality of relationships, and introduce CBD to people. You learn how to initiate conversations and keep them going, how to share Kannaway, how to follow up and build the relationships, onboard team members. If you're constantly onboarding new people who are getting this welcome pack and they're also going through the checklist, and then you're on the right path. And the seventh step here is keep growing and duplicate. There's the element of personal development and professional development and so forth. So a lot of our coming training is all about these 7 steps. And hope that helps. Now, let's start talking a little bit about all of these promos that I mentioned. First of all, a very simple one. We had a PV promo last month, and you saw, there were a few brand ambassadors doing over 5,000 points, almost 10,000 points. Now, this month, we want to reward you for, doing 110 points, 200 points. So this summer activation promo really aims at a large number of people to put their July order in, and then to keep going in August and get a little bit of a credit for it. So basically, the way this works is anybody who places personal orders for 110 BV, so ideally one order you buy price for 110 BV in July. In August, you're going to get an e-wallet credit. It's going to be in your account 10 euros to use towards orders in August. So if you don't use those 10 euros in August, they'll be gone. So it just encourages everybody to then also keep going in August and place an August order. The other option is you do 200 points. So you do a bigger order or a little bit more personal volume. So this is not your customers, this is personal purchases. And then you're going to get a 20 euro credit in August. So imagine this is not only for you. Imagine everybody else who could benefit from this. This could be people who are currently in your team, or they could be brand new people who are not even in Kannaway yet. They will all be benefiting from this. But this is not all. This is one really nice. I really like this. This idea came actually from Richard in Poland, and but let's try this. This sounds like a great thing to do. So thanks Richard for the idea. Let's make the most of it. Let's get a lot of credit out there for people to buy products a little bit cheaper in August by being active in July. We also decided to reward you in July and in August. It says August and July, but it's the same thing, July and August, July, to give you an extra boost, an extra bonus for enrolling someone on a value pack. So there's 4 different value packs from 150 BV and up to 1200. What is it in Europe? Over 1,000 BV. I should remember it by now, but we got different points numbers in different markets. But anyway, there's a pack to suit everybody, and one of the videos we actually talk about choosing the appropriate pack. When somebody joins Kannaway, they should order enough products, not only to try themselves, but also to have to sample, to be able to sell right away. And we've had people who, after buying their value pack, realize that, I should have bought the biggest pack right away, because I would have earned the money it cost me by just selling those products. It was that easy. When you enroll somebody into Kannaway in July and August, you are going to get a double direct sales commission on that pack right away. And normally, you can activate double DSC as a new brand ambassador if you enroll 3 people in a value pack in your first month. Then you have the double DSC for 90 days. But in July and August, we're going to give this to everybody. So, if you've been in Kannaway for 5 years, you have double DSC this month. You have double DSC next month. This means 500 euros in earnings right away to you if you enroll somebody and they buy the total product experience pack. You just earned 500 euros. And now it's on top of your minimum income guarantee, for example, remember in the past, before Kannaway of this year, and we're calling it Kannaway 3.0, a lot of things were built within the minimum income guarantee. So you might have earned some extra commissions, but there was a minimum income guarantee, and that was sometimes kind of the final commissions you earned anyway. Now we have commissions that always pay on top of minimum income guarantee. So you could be earning 1,500 euros in MIG, in minimum income guarantee, but then you sell a total product experience pack in August or in July or August, and you're earning an extra 500 euros just on that pack sale alone. The rank advancement commissions are also now all on top of the minimum income guarantee. So if you reach a new rank or reclaim one of your old ranks this year, then you're going to earn that on top of the minimum income guarantee. Another thing we've done, and this is now permanent, we decided to make the 10K, the 30K, and the 60K ranks permanent in the plan. These were on trial until the end of June. People like them very much. They do appreciate, for example, the 10K rank, which gives you another stepping stone on the way to area director and bigger earnings. That's $1,000 minimum. When it comes to MIGs for EATs, we talk about the US dollars here, but the equivalent in euros is 890, I believe. Each of these ranks have a rank advancement commission. So this is what the rank advancement commission, you get that bonus when you hit the rank. When you do 10,000 points in your team, and we saw Panagiotta did almost 10,000 personally in June, but the 10K you can do in your team, all of your brand ambassadors together, 10,000 points, and that's 10K, you get a $750 rank advancement commission. That pays outside on top of the minimum income guarantee, which is then $1,000. At the 30K, same thing, is 30,000 points. Minimum income guarantee is $3,000, but if you become a 30K, when you hit that rank, then your rank advancement commission is $1,750, and that pays on top of the minimum income guarantee. It's really powerful. We are also offering everybody who reclaims their old ranks the full rank advancement commission now. You might remember, if you joined the January kickoff call or followed our news in the beginning of the year, there was a chance to reclaim your rank and get half the RAC. But we thought it's not generous enough. Let's give the whole sum, the same as if you were new. So that's what it is. So basically, we are going to compare if you reach a new rank, paid as rank, and it's higher than your rank was in the beginning of the year. Whatever your highest paid as rank was, January, February, or March, so the first quarter of 2024. If you increase your rank, then you can earn a rank advancement commission, which is the rank advancement commission is then paid to you for reclaim, even if you've been on that rank before. Okay, so let's say you haven't been paid as an area director for a long time. Okay, so this applies to all of you, every single one of you out there. So I know some of you didn't realize this earlier, that you thought that maybe this is not for you. It is for everybody. If you are a regional director, if you are a national director, but you haven't been paid at that rank lately, then by increasing rank, you're going to get the rank advancement commission. Okay, so what it means is, for example, you go back up to senior director, it's $200 on top of the minimum income guarantee. You become an executive director, it's $250 on top of the MIG. So all it takes is that you've been on this rank before, but you haven't basically this year, and you go back to it, and now you get the rank advancement commission as well. It gets really interesting on the higher ranks. You go back to 10,000 points or more. This rank did not exist. The 10K rank didn't exist in the past. But if you've been area in the past, but you've been paid as an executive this year, but you hit 10K, we are going to give you the rank advancement commission, the $750 on top of the minimum income guarantee. So you're going to be earning $1,750 the month you hit 10K in that case. Area director, $1,250 in minimum income guarantee. The minimum income guarantee is $1,500 when you're an area. It could be more. Now it's dynamic nowadays. You could be earning 2,000. You could be earning almost $3,000 as an area director. But when you become an area director, you earn $1,250 in rank advancement commissions, or you could actually earn the double if you do it quickly as a new brand ambassador. You hit area in 4 months, you're gonna get $2,500. Okay, if you haven't been paid as an area this year, but area is your highest ever, rank, you go back to area, you're going to be getting this $1,250 extra on top of your minimum income guarantee. So that's how this reclaim your rank works. Same again, 30K for those of you who are at the higher ranks, $1,750 for reclaiming basically that volume level. You go back up to regional directories, $2,500 extra on top of the minimum income guarantee, and onwards throughout all of the ranks up to Crown Ambassador. And this all applies until the end of the year. So you have all the way until December to do this. So I would really encourage you to look at, okay, where was I in the past? If you've had a bigger rank in the past, build it back and get paid for it. Be paid for it as if you were a new brand ambassador. It really makes sense. Here's another promo. This is so cool. So you're already getting paid DSC, double DSC now on top of minimum income guarantee. There's the reclaim your rank bonuses. We had the summer activation. You can get a e-wallet credit in August. Not only that, last year we tried something called the New Faces promotion, and this is so cool. So basically it pays for being consistent in enrolling new people, and they could be customers or they could be entrepreneurs. But new faces, real people. So I just want to say this. So if we start seeing a lot of names that seem to be fake customers signing up and placing orders, the orders going to the same address and the names look suspicious, we are going to look at it. So just friendly kind of warning that that's not what this is for. This is for reaching new people, real people, and encouraging activity where we're going to give you a really generous bonus on top of everything else out there. So the way it works, this is valid now in July, August, September, and October. So 4 months. And if you enroll 3 new customers and or entrepreneurs, then the first month you do it in this period, we're going to pay you an extra 100 euros on top of everything else. And if you do it again, so you do it twice in this period, second time you do it, you're going to get 150 euros. So it just basically rewards consistent activity even more. You get an extra bonus for doing it again. You do it a third time, and now you're actually getting 250 euros in the third month. Last year it was 200, so we've actually increased the third month bonus just to really reward for the consistent effort. But it's not just 3 months. This actually runs for 4 months. So if you do it again, you start in July and you do 3 in July, 3 in August, 3 in September, and then 3 in October again, you're going to get that 250 again. So there's a total of 750 euros extra for consistent efforts, consistent enrollment of customers and entrepreneurs. And remember, these are supposed to be, or they are, for enrolling actual real human beings, new people. It's called New Faces promotion, and not I'm gonna sign up, my imaginary friend promotion. Okay. The next thing here is we also have some really good product promotions, and obviously you can also use these as part of all of the activities you do. When you encourage people to become a customer and for you to enjoy and achieve these different ranks. We have a very strong, very nice 55 BV bundle. This was also a request from the field. We created it. Premium CBG and SAV, wonderful combination of products, 25% off. How about that? Great bundle. And CBG, actually, my newborn son, he's just over 3 weeks. Actually, the CBG drops have been his first drops of hemp oil. So he's tried them. If you haven't, you should too. These are some of the best, most popular products. The CBG we usually call the happy cannabinoid, because it has an effect on the serotonin production in the body, on 5-HTP, on the feel-good chemicals, puts a smile on your face, and a lot of other great properties as well. Another great bundle we have. So this is almost scary because if you order for 110 BV, you're going to get a credit next month. And the best way to do 110 BV, well, it's probably this pack here, this bundle, summer bundle, because you get an active applicator, a muscadine oil, and the CBG for just 130 euros. What kind of a crazy promo is that? That's, it's almost too good. And that said, well, there's two of the products my, three-week son Cedric has already tried, the muscadine oil. You can use muscadine internally. It's an amazingly nutritious seed oil from a specific type of grapeseed, plus also externally. We just had a fantastic testimonial from Finland on scars. So I'm actually going to try this on my dog's operation scars after a surgery. It's now time to start applying some muscadine oil on it. And I have given our Cedric, my little son, some muscadine on his skin, which is really nice. Much better than the baby oils out there. I've looked at what's being sold out there for infants, for babies in terms of baby oils, and it's horrible. I mean, the mineral oils made from basically petroleum, not good. So, give your newborn something natural and good. And I like muscadine. It's a great option. We recently launched a new vape, which is amazing. This is based on the cannabinoid called CBN, which is a relaxing cannabinoid. It helps you go to sleep. So you can vape this before going to sleep. I've done it. I don't need help going to sleep, especially now, these busy days, but it's so effective and tastes wonderful. This is a great product. So a reminder, this is available. And there is a podcast about CBN. So if you haven't checked out the Hemp for Humanity podcast, episode 1, it's all about CBN. It's with Dr. Stuart Titus, talking about CBN, talking about sleep. It's a really great episode. Then do go and check that out as well. We recently launched hemp seeds. I've tried many different varieties and hemp seeds. These organic shelled hemp seeds are the best we've found, and that's why we sell them. And you can use them in so many ways. Put them in soups, salads, on top of foods, eat them as they are, yogurt, granola, muesli, just take them. This is amazing nutrition. We have a podcast coming up. We are recording this on Saturday. I wanted to do it earlier, but there are two special guests on this podcast that I wanted to join. One of them has worked in the oldest European Institute for preserving hemp seeds and researching industrial fibers and hemp. And it's just wonderful what they've done. It's actually a government institution in Poland, but they've done a great service for hemp. And one of the previous people who used to work there is part of this podcast. And so we're going to have two really great experts in hemp seeds to talk about this. So we're recording it on Saturday. This episode should be up by, I would say, Sunday. And then the third episode about purity with Dr. Stuart Titus will be recorded shortly after that. So it's the, purity episode coming up as well. So looking forward to those. And if you want to see some hemp, last chance to qualify for our hemp farm visit, which takes place in August, is now in July. You can still do it. And as I mentioned, the top 3 PV producers in June all have qualified for the hemp farm visit. And also we have people who have been paid as an area director who have qualified for it. The quickest, fastest way now to probably do it is if you become an area director this month. We've opened this up for Go area for the first time this month, and you will be joining us. You can come to the hemp farm visit. If you've been area or higher before, then go regional. If you've been area director before, go regional, and you will be invited to the hemp farm visit. It will be an exclusive trip, an amazing trip. We're gonna visit hemp field, and the production of our products. The first time any brand ambassadors will see exactly how we make the best products in the world. So that will be a really memorable trip coming up. 20th to 23rd of August. Also, Tim Scott, our CEO, will be there. So great chance to meet him and talk about the future. Remember, this is one of the most important parts to remember. We have double DSC now for everyone. So if you just use this, everything else should take care of itself. Start enrolling, put in your own 200 BV order this month, enroll new people on value packs and earn double DSC. Even if you sell 1 pack or 2 packs, it's double DSC and all of that. And they will be getting double DSC. And then, but do 3 and you'll be having the new Faces promo kick in as well. And do enough and you will be getting, your old rank back and you'll be getting rank advancement commissions. There's more to come. As I said, we are working on improvements. There's been a lot of work done in the background, which will allow us to do new things like the customer program. And so that's what we're moving forward with. We have a new payment provider, or 2 actually, coming up. One of them will allow us to add additional payment methods, which is really important, and to get the UK back on the GBP, so you can pay in pounds. Right now, temporarily, you have to pay in euros because not our choice. It's just that the credit card company or the payment provider we use, it's them. They lost their ability to take pounds for whatever reason. But we are changing payment providers so we can get a lot of options in terms of payment methods, but also the GBP pack in place. The next steps now, what you should do is set some high goals, dare to dream. And the first of the 7 steps to success is visualize your objectives, make them concrete, tangible, vivid, colorful. And we will be teaching you how to also make your rank goals very concrete and how to create a blueprint in terms of how to build towards the rank that you want, the income that you want. And be part of the biggest turnaround in our industry. That's what we're going to do, is create history, so we can write those books about Kannaway and become a top 10 direct selling company in the world, because a hemp company needs to be there, and it needs to be us, because we are the first, we are the best, and we need to be the biggest, and that's what we will be. Plan to earn some rank advancement commissions this year. If you're new, go for the ranks, get the rank advancement commissions, the minimum income guarantees. If you've already had higher ranks in the past, aim to get them back and get extra commissions, RAC, for winning those back, full rank advancement commission for getting your old rank back. And here's the thing, here's the challenge. If there's a specific challenge, enroll 12 new people in the next 4 months. And you will be getting, this month and next month, automatically double DSC, but also there's 750 euros for you if you do 3 per month in the new Faces promo. And enroll new team members on value packs for double DSCs. Put your own 200 PV order in. And I showed you some great offers, like even the summer bundle on its own, you save so much money there and get such amazing products that, I would buy one of those right away. And tell everybody, write a list now of people you need to contact, people you haven't spoken to before, people who said no before, but it's time for them now. People who maybe lost faith in Kannaway in the past, or, didn't like what we did 2, 3, 4 years ago, or, something didn't work. Bring them back. We are Kannaway 3.0 in the making. This will be amazing. And you deserve to be a part of this journey. So I hope you make the most out of it. And with that said, thank you for this kickoff for the rest of 2024. We are all champions. Let's do it. Let's make this year a fantastic turnaround. And I look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.